What is going on, guys? Today we have got our prime pack. I have just finished the final one. Honestly, look how many rival points we've got. I managed to actually stay in Division 4 as well. We was in Division 3. I thought, you know what, we'll relegate ourselves, do all that good stuff. But I thought, you know what, to be honest, we were doing all right with the teams that we've got. Obviously, a lot of the teams that we were using were good enough, I'd say. This was the last one, and I must admit, I did leave the worst one till last. Mane coming up in absolute clutch in them matches. Really, really good. We subbed on Virgil, Messi, and Mbappe just to help us out, because everybody else, we took off Isco, Benzema, and Piqué, mainly because of pace. So everyone else did actually really alright with that. So we've managed to do it. It was, I don't know, it took a little bit to grind, and yes, I don't know, I always preferred icon swaps. Looking back at the teams, obviously with them releasing FIFA 19's Weekend League the next weekend, I realised, going back on a few photos, what my team was like literally about half a month from now. It's nuts. It genuinely is nuts. In just the amount of icons, the amount of really end game players that we have in that FIFA 19 team. Also, with doing the icon swaps today, we've actually managed to finish off level 15. So I'm debating who I want to choose, to be honest. I'm genuinely looking at this guy. Obviously, he would help us with our Japanese Japanese single player icon swaps. We have got Formsby. Not really feeling it. I've got a good midfield in the Serie A, and striker-wise, we've got Werner. So I'm thinking, you know what? We'll give the Japanese kid a go. It actually looks, he looks a really nice card, and someone we can do a review on. It's probably one of the first storylines that I've actually got to pretty quickly. It doesn't look terrible, to be honest. Some of the Japanese players they've really put out there in storylines, in specials, actually is really good. We're still obviously on the hunt for this man right here. I cannot wait to get this guy. So we have done a lot of the objectives, as you can see. Just play online, which I think, again, we're coming very close to. Squad battles, we've done a few of the offline single-player ones. We've done the Brazil one. So obviously the rest will come from pretty much them. And then obviously the daily objectives. But it is time. Before I do get to the pack, let me just make sure I've relisted everything, and I will show you all of the icons that I currently have, because some of them I'm okay with an upgrade, but there is some that I'd kind of just want a different icon. Obviously, the best one I want, R9, Eusebio, all of them, everyone wants them. So, failed to retrieve the server list. Fantastic. Can we try that again then? There we go. So I can get rid of that now. And icons. I think it's because I didn't get Van der Sar in the end, so I have got a keeper slot open. But these are all the icons. None of them are tradable. There is no primes in this squad whatsoever. Obviously, if you take out Henry, just as a lone player right there, we have got Veron, Vieri, Essien, Cannavaro, Petit, Keane, Seedorf, Hullet, Roberto Carlos, Larson, and Zidane. Zidane, I would love an upgrade, but at the same time, he's the one, probably one of the only ones, and same with maybe Cannavaro, who I don't really, it doesn't matter to me if I get an upgrade. Everybody else, I would always like someone different. Hullet would love his prime. Petit isn't a terrible one. Carlos, again, isn't a terrible one, but most of the positions we've already got. So, realistically, I'm going in with an open mind. If I was to pick one, let's just have a look at my team and see what position would be the number one. Obviously, Mbappe out for R9, Eusebio. Well, I reiterate them, they're always the ones that you want. If I got a Dino, I would not be complaining whatsoever. Realistically, a Maldini would be nice, even if then we can go and do another one of these in the next set, because we wouldn't need to spend the 13 on the next Maldini. Right back, I'm pretty sorted. Left back, I'm quite happy with. Goalkeeper, I'm happy with. Conte, I'm open to suggestions. Hullet, definitely want an upgrade. Messi, I don't particularly need one. Mbappe, again, I'd be happy with an upgrade as long as it's a good one. And then the same with Neymar. So realistically, any of the big ones, and then a couple of positions that become okay. But we've done it. We're ready. It's honestly been an absolute grind, and I can already imagine that it's probably not going to be worth it with what I've been seeing. I've seen loads of streamers open up whilst actually doing these, and there is a lot of broken hearts right now. So let's put in this final one. We will do this. I'm thinking for the next one, in the next set of these icon swaps, if I do get someone good in this, I may go and do Maldini. If I don't, I may do another one next time around, because Maldini is 13. I think he is probably the best you can get as well as a pack. That would be an incredible card to get in my line of defense. It would take out Virgil or Cannavaro, depending on who I want, but he's actually now the next one that I'm thinking would be a nice idea. But we'll see who we get in this. I'm praying it's somebody good. Honestly, I'm really not too fussed either way, but let's go. I hate these because there's no icon SBCs anymore or any repeatable packs. I love the babies. Come on, please, somebody good to walk out. That's always a good sign. Give me a flag. It's French. It's a left mid. Oh no. Oh no, it's going to be Pires, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, he's not good at all, is he? He's not good at all, unfortunately. But he is a new icon, I suppose. I just really wish we had some like repeatable SBCs or something. Honestly, like 12 hours of grinding for a 260k player. Like, he is literally not getting in the team whatsoever. He doesn't look terrible, like, genuinely, it could have been a lot worse. But realistically, it's not good, is it? What do we got then? 86 composure, balance and agility is okay. It's not amazing. Strength and aggression is absolute ass. Vision's good. The passing stats are nice. 86 finishing, decent pace. It isn't a bad one. Like, realistically, a 91 isn't terrible from it, but 12 hours of grinding for that. Literally every token, if you've given up 9 tokens, you divide that by what, 250. It's an absurd amount of tokens that you've got, and basically just traded them in for about 20k each. It is what it is, isn't it? It's worth the grind. We got a decent player. Obviously, he won't go into the icon team because I don't play with that. Just fix me controller. There we go. We got the buttons back. Realistically, like I say, he's not going to go into the icon squad because I don't play with left mids on it, because I had no right mid icons. If I get a right mid, then obviously I can play it, but I just didn't have any midfielders. So let's just whack it in and see what we've got. And then this is it. The one thing that I really hope they do at some point is just repeatable icon SBCs. The babies were absolutely incredible for that, and people genuinely put their life and soul into it. It was awesome to see. And now we're kind of just back to this icon swap lot, which it's once every like 2 months, 3 months, and I'm all over that now. I'm kind of wanting the icon squads back. I just much more preferred that. Where's Roberto Carlos? We'll bring him out for his prime moment at the minute whilst we've got a bit of loan on him. Realistically, we need the goalie, but what we can make with some alterations. Where's Thierry Henry gone? So all we need is a goalie, and we have practically a full icon team there. Genuinely really, really nice to see. And this is why I really wanted some repeatable SBCs, because if you take out all the loans here, there's genuinely quite a few icons there that I really actually like to have in the squad. Granted, a lot of them are really cheap nowadays. Like you can get Veron, even though I'm just picking one at random, for 160 there. What can you get Prime Gerrard for? Still 600, so it's still a little bit. What about my Essien, who I got from the mid-icon pack? See, the worst thing is my mid-icon pack was better than my prime, technically in value. But obviously the primes did take a massive hit. And this month or 2 months, whatever you want it is, I've already got Zidane, I've already got Hullet from icon swaps. So I'm really happy with them. I'm thinking, depending on where we're at in the next set, I may go straight for Maldini, but it depends on what they do, because obviously content at the minute is a little bit scarce. We don't know what's going to happen with the leagues being closed. It could be that they do team of the season a week or 2 weeks early. It could be a random emergency promo. There is nothing to say what's going to happen. So it's going to be one of them ones where everything's in the air at the minute. So I'm not going to make a decision on the icon swaps as of yet. But going forward, at this moment in time, I'm getting Maldini. If whatever content comes out and there is a centre-back that I've got that is just nuts, I will probably go for the icon pack again. Oh no, in fact, no, you can't. Oh, I see why people are not doing 2 then. It's only once. I thought it was a repeatable one. Yeah, that's my bad actually. So yeah, in fact, no, we have to go for Maldini now then. That's fairs then. I genuinely thought going into this that you could do that twice, but I see why people are not doing it twice now, because you can't. Right then, so Maldini is what it's going to be really then. We're going to grind up that. If we've got 24 tokens that you can get in total, we've used 9 already, so we'll have, well what's 9 take away 24? It's 15. So Maldini would be the best. I believe the next one you can get without wasting any tokens is Kaka, right? Right. Let's just have a quick look. Kaka's 15, isn't he? Yeah, so realistically it's a toss-up between them two. Probably going to be Maldini, more than likely now, if we because we didn't get him in R1. It's unfortunate that we didn't manage to get anything good in that, but I suppose we got a 91. I can't complain too much about that. We are going to grind the squad battles objectives coming up very, very soon. I may wait as we're in gold 1. How much do we need for Elite 3? I want to get to Elite 3 for, obviously, tonight. So when it comes to Monday, we've got that. And then we'll go and grind them again next week. Make sure they're all done, because all of the online is done now. I think the focus we're going to go for now, if there is no promo or no content, is go straight for that thread. We're going to get absolutely everything done. I may even start trying to do all these. Because literally we've got so many to do on all of them that they just genuinely need to be completed now. And there are more players going into the club, and we get some packs from it, so we'll go and do all of that. But hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know down below if you got anyone from your Prime Gold, Prime Icon pack, whatever you got. Let me know down below. Unfortunately, again, it's nothing too sweet, but we still grind, and apart from that, the next one. Peace.